Hello, my friends. Welcome. Happy Tron Day. Let's check out Tron Catalyst together. How does that sound? First of all, let me know how I sound and how the game sounds. I just have to move a few things around here. I've got so many things on my desk. Let us play this game. I have not touched it. Mike Bithell made it, and he's done some adventure-style games in the past. And so this is a little bit different. I think they did a different Tron experience. Voice is loud and clear. Thank you, Always Fresh. Aw, you guys rock. I see you, Raven Burns. I see you, Original Spoon, on Twitch. Fantastic. Thanks for being a subscriber. And Cryptic Skills, I just met you, didn't I? So cool at the video game, the Vancouver Retro Game Expo. Such an incredible time. Dolius the Wolf. It was great to see you at the Vancouver Retro Gaming Expo. You sound good. Oh, thank you, Dolius. Thanks for saying hello. Magnavox1972, I see you. And who was first in the room on YouTube? Wistaban. Awesome. And Robert Tolan is here. John Luke Corpus. And hi there. And Gory Tiger. And Sam I Am 111. Oh, this is going to be a good show. All right, let's dive in. Let's check this game out. I've got it playing on the ROG Ally X. I figure it's kind of a top-down action-adventure type game with some pretty cool disc combat and some light cycles and stuff, so it should run just fine. Let's see. Oh, right on. Raven Burns became a member. Thank you so much. Thanks for the support. Okay, let's dive in and let's check this game out together. You rock. Thank you. Okay. Action-oriented, story-driven. I think action-oriented. Oh, it was so much fun, Cryptic. Thanks for saying hi, man. Really nice to meet you.
Huh. Weird pulsing light. What's in this thing? None of my business. Keep your head down, EXO. Finish the shift. Don't get yourself involved in other programs' functions. 3 data packets to go.
All right, so follow missions to progress. Let me know if the audio mix is okay. If you have multiple missions, you can toggle between them. Okay, here we go. So do I have any combat yet? Not yet. Talk to other programs as you explore the ARC grid to solve problems, complete tasks, and learn more about your surroundings. In dialogue, press X to fast forward dialogue when presented with a choice scroll. Options, then select with A. Go. I don't think we did. B. Brown's asking, did Tommy and I ever review the Tron game for the first-gen Xbox? I don't think we did. It's not that. It's not the bag. It's my final delivery of the night. I didn't ask. All right, here we go. So we've got a very urban-looking Tron environment. Yeah, I don't know what to expect, Blue Mystic Ninja. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for jumping on, you guys. Tell me in the chat who is here that's as big a Tron fan as I am. I love Tron. Of course I remember Tron 2.0, Lewis. I think you'll be seeing our segment on that in Season 6, if I'm not mistaken. What year did Tron 2.0 come out? We went to Monolith, and we talked with Jason Hall, about the game, and we did some pretty crazy stuff. Oh, some Hades had notes in this one. Oh, Sam I Am 111. Very cool. Yeah. Tron meets Hades. I love it. Oh, Scotty's never seen Tron, but a buddy worked on the game, so he wanted to watch some of it. Very cool. Okay. Well, I've just started talking, so I'm just figuring, or just started playing and talking, so I don't know how to play this yet. Let's figure it out together. Hi, I have a delivery. The locker's over there near the elevators. Nearly done with your shift? Yeah. Safe travels program. Yeah, I'm getting pointers here. Little icons. I wish we had these in real life where they just pointed where you're supposed to go. I think we probably will. We're going to have these glasses on that are going to pointing us into directions that we're supposed to do our daily tasks all the time. Tron is awesome. So ahead of its time. One more package nearly done. Just a few microcycles and it won't be my problem anymore. Is it me or is the pulse getting faster? Always a reflection of the reality we exist in, which is becoming more and more Tron-like as we go through time, isn't it? Okay, sprint. You press B to go faster. Here we go. (2003) Tron 2.0 release. Thank you, Blue Mystic. Okay, so we'll see that in Season 8. We'll see that. So we're starting Season 6. For those that don't know, every weekend, every Saturday morning at 9 a.m., we're premiering a classic episode of Electric Playground. So I died already. Something exploded. Okay. And we started in 1997. And so every episode and all 5 seasons, because we premiered Season 5, Episode 13 on Saturday, all available in 4K on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/EPNTV. And it's a trip, because it's the history of the video game industry we were covering every week on our television show. And the shows never look better. And so in Season 8, we visited Monolith to talk about their Tron game for 2003. Season 8 or Season 9? Yes, Judgment Day is ours. It was based on Reviews on the Run, which was our segment in Electric Playground. So those shows are coming as well. Currently looking for a sponsor partner along the lines of how P&P is a big partner for us with EP, because it's going to take a little bit more resources. So we need a sponsor partner to jump on board. So been having some good conversations. Stay tuned. Oh, Cheap Pops is asking, do we have everything digitized, or do you sometimes need to digitize it yourself? Here's the thing. Last year, I signed a deal with the University of Toronto, Mississauga. They have an educational license to access our content, and they have our archive at the school. So we sent them the tapes and the physical media, and their responsibility to their students and to me is to digitize everything. And they send me all the content, because the content is owned by our production company. But they are sharing
you keep saying that
the material with their game study students, which is really cool. And they are housing our archive
tonight.
Our physical
I'm a courier.
archive.
I was doing my job.
What were you carrying?
I don't know.
You know. You're gonna tell me, or else you're gonna be here a very long time.
Where's
J-Mag,
here?
thank you so much for being here. And thanks for growing up with our shows.
Refactored your code,
Welcome.
You're under the arena. You're
Jamps
here because I
18, you
dragged
have
out
to
of the
see
Wreck of the
Tron.
City intersection
You gotta see it.
myself. You
First
just
one's
blown it
still
up.
amazing. I think it's 1980 or 81.
Understand, I know, you said. The thing is, I think you know more than you're saying. I think
So the
maybe
goal,
you're special.
just so everybody knows,
I
Cheap
think
Popsa
you rode
and
in from the
people that have been
Outlands
watching
to
for a long time, the goal is
do
to have
something.
as much of
I'm
our
lucky for
archive as
you.
possible digitized
survived
and
the
shared with
explosion.
you guys.
I'm not
But I don't
from
want to
the
just
Outlands.
blast it all out there. I like to
Look,
spend
I know how
a
Core
day
deal
to
with problems.
celebrate and
I
premiere
don't
and
want
chat
no trouble.
about it and maybe
Trouble's
make some
already
extra
here,
content
program.
around these classic episodes.
Although,
So we
normal
don't just
programs
blast
don't
them all out
survive
there.
what
We
you've
are
been through.
premiering them
So I'm
every
thinking
Saturday
you might
morning
be
at
my
9 a.m.
ticket out of this
Pacific.
code dump. The data you're hiding, the things you know, they have value. I've heard about the glitch.
Dulius the Wolf
Outlands,
got Tron
but I
on
haven't forgotten that
UMD
program a couple hundred
for their
cycles
birthday
ago.
years ago.
We
That's
ran
so
around
cool.
predicting an apocalypse just like what we're in right now. I could get you a deal.
I don't
Just
know
learning the
anything.
ropes right now.
If I did,
Hobo
I wouldn't
Primate.
tell some interrogator. Not after what Core have done in my city.
Maybe a few rounds in the arena will jog your memory. I have a feeling you'll survive that as easily as the explosion. Maybe you'll turn out to be some great talent, and I can introduce you to Tacitus. We can both be winners here. Or maybe your cycles will end violently. In that moment, remember this conversation and how differently it might have gone if you'd been useful.
Oh, Chris and
After
Color.
all,
I have had
survive
to
the grid,
not redub stuff
must
with the
all
classic material, but I have had to
useful.
remove some licensed music that was causing copyright issues. We played a little fast and loose a few times on our classic TV show. And it has been relatively straightforward with Adobe's got some pretty, I use Final Cut or Premiere to edit stuff, and they've got some pretty cool tools for being able to drop and source the audio, the voice audio specifically. So it's a pain in the butt when I have to do it, but I understand that I have to do it sometimes, and it's pretty straightforward. Collect data shards to unlock upgrades to Exo's disk. Some are out in the open, others are hidden in crates. Okay, cool. Now how do I shoot the disk? Find the arena and try to survive. Okay, here we go, guys. We're getting into it now. Disk grid. Let's go! All combatants prepare for disk wars. Hori, 7. No, Exo enters, no record found.
Get back,
Initiate
program.
disk wars.
How do I fight?
Get back! Finish the game!
Okay, so restart loop. If you're not ready for this fight, glitch catalyst surges within you to restart the loop and change your destiny. Okay, is that what we want to do? It's telling me to do that. I don't know why I want to do that. Arg Scott, good to see you. Huh? We're trapped in a loop here, Exo. Interesting. So their existence is a roguelike. We're looping. I don't have time for this nonsense. All right. Loop for the first time. Oh, I see. Okay, so we are going to go talk to that guy that told me to get back because I wasn't ready. And I don't have any... I don't have anything to throw just yet. You okay in there? What? Okay, you won't let me in there just yet. Tried to sneak past a checkpoint outside Vertical Slice. I exploded and now an interrogator thinks I'm his meal ticket. This way. There's a pointer. Okay, let's talk to Hori. Robert Tolan, no, I have not been able to play that yet. Asking if I've checked out Fantasy Life, The Girl Who Steals Time. I heard good things about that game, but I have not checked it out. Ark Scott says, did you see that Evangeline smashed her lip? Yeah, she fell, right? Yes, I did see that. I hope she's doing all right. Ron Cinephile says the Tron arcade game was one of the coolest cabinets ever made. That's right, Evangeline Lilly did get her start on EP. Well, we cast her as a hardware girl on the show, and I was auditioning her to be a correspondent because she was terrific, and she was into how goofy that whole hardware girl thing was supposed to be, and she committed. She was really fun. But I always felt embarrassed because she was like incredibly smart and talented and beautiful, and it was meant to be tongue-in-cheek, the hardware girl thing, but it was also a little bit embarrassing for all of us. But it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be ridiculous. That's why Rob Koval was a hardware girl at one point. Okay, so I'm sneaking over here. What do I do? Learn to fight in the training chamber. Okay. Where am I going here? No. Go up to the arena. So how do I get in there? I don't understand. Where do I go? Hello world, acknowledge. Flynn's lost interest in our kind. Oh, that's amazing. Arg Scott, yeah, she was great. Is great. I haven't seen her in a long time. Learn to fight in the chamber, but they won't let me in. There we go. Oh, did he now? Just another prisoner. All right, let me in. Come on, guys. Go. Training dojo. Activation. Let's go. Okay. Press or hold X. Attack enemies at close range with single strikes or combos. Okay, let's get into some action here. Resolve. Your resolve bar will deplete when you take damage, but will recharge out of combat encounters. When your resolve bar is depleted, you will take health damage. Health recharges only partially between combat. Okay. De-resolution. Okay. Press the B button to dodge. Okay. Very much like Hades. I'm good with that. Tron for the arcade was also great. Every so often I go to my favorite arcade and play it there. Great cabinet, especially discs of Tron. Loved the Tron arcade game. So awesome. It's fantastic to be playing a brand new Tron video game in 2025, by the way. This is great. Okay. Does this game take place between Legacy and Ares? Great question, B. Brown. I'm not sure. Attention program, you have met previous commands sufficiently. A core-issued identity disk can be used as a weapon at range. Throw it to D-Res training programs. Okay, so we aim Ah, so it's a dual stick. Fantastic. Okay. Different actions recharge or overcharge at different speeds, vary your moves, and find your own strategy. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Range disc handling skills verified. You are now able to lock on to enemies during combat. Demonstrate your... Okay, so we... LT. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Your disc will be updated with parry code. With accurate timing, you can deflect most attacks. Okay, press the Y button to parry. Basic competency demonstrated. Complete training sequence by holding your own in a longer fight. Let's go. That's great. Sweet. Okay, training sequence complete. Proceed to the games. Okay. Oh, I don't know when the Steam Deck 2 is coming out, Cryptic. I think Steam is doing it right. Just wait until there's been some real hardware, like some chip architecture enhancements, and make it really special. I think the Steam Deck 2 is going to blow our minds. Good luck, program. All right, let's go, guys. Cool. VIP access unlocked. Great vibes here. I'm digging this. Okay. Well done, program. You can proceed to the VIP area. Ensure you talk to the VIPs. They've spent their hard-earned shards to be there. Okay. Cryptic, awesome. Thanks for picking one up. All right, where are we going? Where we're going? You win, you schmooze. Okay, we talked to civilians. You were just fighting, right? What was that like? Not great. I'd love to be out there. You really wouldn't. Believe me, I've wanted this as long as I've been functioned. Or I've functioned. I want to be a champion of the games like Hori. I need to look into how one applies for such a position. Only way down there is to get on the wrong side of Core. Oh, I don't know about that. I know some programs with sway should be able to get on the list. You don't want to be on that list. And you wouldn't understand. You're just some overclocked trash code from the lesser stacks. It's my right. I deserve to be in the games. Ron Cinephile says, all you need to make a Tron game is knowledge of the concept of an emissive texture and bloom. You know, what's amazing about Tron is how influential it has been, just like Blade Runner. You can see the tendrils of Tron across so many different games and so much science fiction IP for so long. That's how you know how special it is. iBuy Digital says, safe to say they nailed the whole Tron look. Hell yes. Okay, so we still have some people to talk with. Okay, Tegra, did you see that? Did I see what? This code is imported from the Artisan District. Its architecture is refined by the best tailors of the grid. It multi-threads in a hexagonal weave structure which was only uncovered a few short cycles ago. Uncovered by who? The tailors of the Artisan District. Where did they uncover it? They perform a vast array of exploratory expeditions. Any of those expeditions in Automata territory? Okay. Well, if it isn't the conquering hero, you really gave those core soldiers what for. Are you a trained warrior or a gifted amateur? I'm just a courier. Well, tonight you delivered quite the show. Out of my work. What'll it be, champion? Energy, please, straight up. Of course! So we're schmoozing here. Okay. Toko. So is Hori gonna be up here soon? Be cool. No, I will. But have you seen him? The way he's held back the superior guards, it's amazing. It cost me to get us in here. He'll keep winning. Sure he will. Okay. Ooh. Snobs. Talk to extravagant program. Talk to Prime. Hello. Hello, program. Nice moves out there. Do you come here often? Are you flirting with me, program? Maybe a little. I run a club in Vertical Slice. If you ever get out of this place, come get a drink. Thanks, I'll do that. There's a program sniffing around. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? He was in here earlier, but his politics make many programs uncomfortable. The guards kicked him out to the stands. You should go find him. Okay, there we go. That's what I needed to do. Okay, so... Can I leave? I'll be quick. Okay, go. Observation stands. Yeah, the aesthetics in this are fantastic. Super sleek. Bod. You just missed him. Who? The program with the green hair. He just left. He said that if you'd not spent all that time flirting, you might have met him. I couldn't have got here without fighting. It's the only way fighters can get up here. He said you'd say that too. Left me with a gift. Here, take this code. It'll let you use the maintenance ladder to get up here. Can't imagine why you'd need it now, though. Okay, new shortcut. Great. So I think I'm being courted for the resistance of some kind here. Let's go back this way. Upgrade menu. Oh, I don't have the money yet. What's this? Parry enemy discs. I might as well do that. Okay. The maintenance section. So it's down this way. The music industry dying is one of the worst things about modernity. I don't know if it's dying, it's just really changed. the idea of buying records and listening to them, and collecting them, that's all completely shifted. Although there is still a market for LPs and stuff there. Ron Cinephile. Soundtracks were the first things that I got into. Star Wars and Raiders of the Lost Ark. Those are the first albums I collected. Unlocked door. Let's go. I'm in. Hey, you can't be in here. Uh-oh. We're already wreaking havoc in here, creating all kinds of problems for people. Okay. Now we can fast travel. Okay. Good. Cryptic skills. I had a great time at the panel. It was awesome. And Dr. Mario was super cool. I was happy to have him there chatting with all of us. I don't have anything scheduled at the moment, but there is a Vancouver comic and toy show that comes up a couple times a year, and I think the plan is to go to the next one. But I haven't confirmed with them yet. Just vibing to this cool soundtrack. Love it. The Sly Crow, that's amazing. Good to see you. I can't believe it's taken Disney 15 years to make a sequel to Legacy. I mean, what happened? I buy digital. I know, Legacy ruled. I just think the Tron films, they don't go mainstream. They don't go huge. They're not billion-dollar, movies. But there's an extension to the IP, like the Tron rides at Disney locations are very successful, very popular. And people kind of know the IP, but I don't know if there are millions and millions of us out there that are super fans, you know? Okay, fast arrive in the stands early to catch the green-haired stranger. So I can't go that way. I feel you, though. But, you know, we as cool as this is, I would also love a big budget kick-ass 3D action adventure, like state-of-the-art, based on the Tron IP. That would be amazing, and it's kind of weird that we don't have that, because these are, you know, we're inside of a video game. The meta kind of quality of Tron is so enticing. Hey, I've been sent to fix the memory coupling. You're Vega's friend, right? Don't worry. Reset's got friends everywhere. You carry on. Restart. Okay. We're trapped in a loop here. Excellent. Got it. Get over. Throw me into the games already. Vega is in the stands. Okay. Hey, you can't be in here. Okay, got you.
They're training them,
There we go.
you know?
The fighters?
The core soldiers. Testing them, training them.
Greetings, John
collecting
Yomtov.
data,
Welcome.
everything
Hope you're doing
flowing
great.
Back to their castle in the sky. You're not the program I was sent to meet.
I heard about you.
I'm sure it will.
But you
Cryptic
might know what
skills. That
happened
the
to
Steam
me.
Deck 2 needs to
I've
just
been
dock like the Switch 2
weird.
docks. All of them do. Like the next that
Oh.
Xbox
This is
Ally,
delicious.
same thing.
You're the courier.
They didn't really talk about its docking
am.
potential.
I
Something I've
hear
been
you didn't make that
thinking about,
delivery.
and I probably will put
I
into
also
a video
hear
with
that
the Switch
Core
2,
are raging
is
over an
that it's even
explosion in
more
the city.
modular than the Switch 1
I don't
because
suppose
they've
those
introduced
two
the
data
idea that when you
points
dock it,
correlate.
it becomes quite
They
a
brought
bit
me
more
here from the
powerful,
wreckage. They're making me
upscaling
fight.
to 4K.
They
And so
make
that
all
means
of
that
us fight in one way or
you don't really
another.
need much more
Their
than a
existence
1080p
forces
with
it.
that kind of screen
My
size.
allies and I, for
But if you've got a
example,
pretty killer
want
dock
to
that you can put
change
your
this
machine
grid, to
in,
destroy what Core
and it
built.
employs
You always
DLSS
reset.
technology, there's nothing saying that
Bear with
Nintendo
me.
in a couple of years or a
So
few
it was
years couldn't
you.
come up with a more powerful
You gave
dock
me a bomb
that
to carry
enhances
across
games
the
even
city.
further, which would be wild.
I'm sorry. Things are never that simple. The truth you're looking for has nested detail. Variables and dependencies you lack even
The Sly
basic
Crow, yeah, and the
syntax
other
for.
thing brings
I'll
up a great
begin
point here.
down that
Old Switch
path.
games are still expensive, but I will
If
say
you're
that they
willing to
do
take
have
a
a good thing,
first step.
good third-party game
What kind of
digital
step?
sales.
You've
Yeah,
said they're
digital,
making you
yes.
fight, which
but
means they've
what's
trained
cool is you can pick up a
danced
lot of
in the
great
dojo?
used
With the Ghost
games
Riders?
on
Have
cartridge,
you
and they'll
seen
play better.
anything
Some
like
of them
them
will play
before?
better on the Switch
No.
2, which is pretty
You're
darn
not
cool.
alone. That's Automata Tech.
Hey, Bithel Games is here.
Greatest
Amazing.
engineers on
Hey,
the
thank you so
grid.
much for playing Tron Catalyst.
They
We're
say
the
that their
devs that
doubt
who worked
in
on the
the
game.
users,
We
their
really hope you're
contempt
enjoying it.
for
It looks
celebrating a
beautiful.
world they'll
Bithel Games,
never
it's
see
amazing. Thanks for
has
jumping
driven
in.
them to innovate.
I'm
They
digging this
observe
quite a
our
bit.
world in a way that
I'm
doesn't
glad you guys-
occur to basic ISOs like you and me.
That's my laundry
I
done.
don't
No, I'm
understand.
glad you guys
Exactly.
have the Tron
I
license
don't
and you're
either.
building cool games like
We've
this for us.
seen
It's
similar
awesome. Love
mirages in the
Tron.
Outlands, and Reset would love to harness this power for our weapons.
How did Core get it? I thought they hated Automata.
Oh, they do. Those with power are rarely fond of free thinkers, but they are willing to put aside those misgivings when they see we have value.
I've been experiencing that.
I bet you have. To that end, some automata have tried to broker a peace with Core. Appeasement takes many forms.
Bithel Games,
On this occasion,
I was
trade.
at Tron in the
Copy that
theaters
training
when
code from
when
my
it first
courier.
hit theaters in
The
the
corruption may
80s,
make
and it was
things
mind-blowing.
exciting.
It was the
You
talk
look
of my
like you
high
can
school
handle it.
back then. It was
And if I do?
such an incredible,
Then I'll tell you what.
such an incredible experience. So inventive.
At least.
What an amazing universe.
Next time, bring a gift.
All right, so we met Vega, and I feel like there is some kind of power struggle that's starting to kind of erupt. There's a lot of oppressed programs. We're getting a sense of that. And the programs are being ordered around. There's a lot of programs that just follow orders in the Tron universe. Okay. Steel code from the training chamber for Vega. Okay, let's go. We're still learning the ropes on the gameplay right now. And at any time I can restart the game, which is kind of crazy. And re-loop. Okay, talk to the guards, let me in. I've heard weirder. For their sake, hope they don't get caught. What do you want, program? Oh, go bother somebody. You're not getting in here. Okay. Distract the guards from their post and try to get into the training. Okay, so toggle mission 2 of 2. So it's pointing me where I need to go here, so I have to activate something. Good to see you. Hori can't help me right now. Did you hear? Oh, let's see. There we go. Yeah, the ROG Ally X is a pretty damn powerful little handheld there, Magnavox 1972. It's great for games like this. Same with the Steam Deck as well. I'm sure this runs beautifully on the Steam Deck. I'm just saying, pretty quick to dismiss the concept, almost like you might have something to hide. What are you saying? I think you know. They start fighting. It's clumsy. Okay. Okay. Tell the guards about the fight. There's a fight in a cell. So press the B button to run. Stop it. Let's go watch. Okay. Alright, so now I'm trying to steal some data here. Got it. Commands updated. Be a deer. Fight through the training sequence while my virtual grid bug does its thing. Expect some surprises. Old things tend to fight new function. Okay. Excellent. Still haven't got the parry down yet. Sweet. Do I have your attention? Do you see how infantilized we have become? Infantilized we have become. Do you see how infantilized we have become? Do you notice how they only teach us that which has aesthetic or practical value to them? Fight! Fight like the puppet they want you to be. Okay, here we go. Go. Did you feel patronized before? Did you hear the subtle jabs, the quiet cruelty of sufficient and competent? They make you feel weak, so you won't know how strong you truly are. So there's a challenge mode in here too, or a more challenging mode, so you can up the difficulty on the fight. Right. Look at John Yomtov giving out a shout out to Bithell Games. That's awesome. Attention pro. Attention pro. It's fighting us program, throwing everything at Canada as it wants you to fail. It is systematically designed to do so. Remind you of anything? Vega is teaching a thing. There is always this current of rebellion in the Tron stories. I'm looking forward to seeing what this next film is all about, how they're taking the Tron IP into the real world. See how we repurpose their little murder simulator? We take what we need from it, fight this final fight, and the data I need will be transferred to your disk. Okay. Get up close and personal with the combat there. It's done. Vega final to be complete. Attention. Proceed games. Games. Alright, sweet. Now we go back to Vega. I got you the code from the training chamber. Thank you. A promise is a promise. Let me tell you a little bit about your situation. The explosion you were caught up in, it was triggered by your cargo, but it was nothing as boring as a simple bomb. You were carrying glitch catalyst. It was part of my colleague's research. Her name's Oracle. She's investigating the errors happening in the Outlands. She believes that exposure to glitch catalyst could push a program's code outside of our common conceptions of time and space. It would appear she is correct. Much like the ghost code you just brought me, this could be of great importance to my people's revolution. And how you can help. I want to join your fight. All in good time, program. Go to the Outlands, find Oracle, she can help you. I can't even escape the arena. I think we're getting light cycles. There we go. Oh, I don't know. A light cycle would do the job. There's a crack in the northern corner of the arena. Hit that with enough force and I don't have a light cycle. Nobody does after the ban. Yet. You don't have a light cycle yet. Surely you've seen a baton on your travels. Steal it. Use that special perspective you have on the grid. Choose your moment. Find the crack in the wall and push on it. I'm going to leave now. I hope we meet again. You won't remember me. Then you'll have to make an effort to be more memorable next time. No footstep sound, Ron Cinephiles. Oh, that echoes in my memory right there. That's hilarious. Good to see you, Hiram. I hope Machine Games does another one. Indiana Jones? Hell yes. Oh my God, Indy is such a gift to us indie fans. The 80s were incredible, guys. Tron, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. The Indiana Jones films were coming out. The Alien... well, Alien came out in the late 70s, but Aliens, Terminator was launched. It was insane. There was so much good stuff back then. Okay. Find a baton to escape your light cycle. Now, is it telling me where to go? Opportunity unavailable. I have to restart. Okay, so you press down on the right thumbstick. Oh, Hiram, you got to check out Predator, Killer of Killers. Predator also came out in the 80s. That was crazy. I know Rambo got ridiculous, but First Blood, that was a hell of a film, which came out in the 80s. The Rocky movies got crazy, but still super fun in the 80s.
I wouldn't count on it.
Oh, you're warming up. Tell me what you were doing on that street tonight.
Still a courier. Still doing my job.
What were you carrying?
Glitch.
I think it might have been like 87, The Sly Crow.
So you're working with Reset.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
But there's something else. Something that makes you stand out.
Die Hard, also from the 80s.
You brought glitching data to the middle of an intersection. What? To make a point? I knew I'd break you eventually. A look on your face. It's like you've been trapped here for cycles.
I suppose I just got bored of the loop.
And you'll tell this to others? If I take you to my betters?
What kind of deal can you get me?
If what you're saying is true, and if you can get me more glitch catalyst, then I'm sure Core will.
Here's what I would recommend for all of you Switch 2 owners.
They struggle to gain access to the Outlands, but it's only a matter of time.
Find some awesome Switch 1 games that you missed and pick them up in physical form.
I'll earn all the respect I need.
Our sponsor on PMP Game, or our sponsor on EP Classic is PMP Games. I think they sell used games. But pick up those cartridges because they feel like it's the last vestiges of physical media. And you can probably find some good used carts
I am pragmatic.
for less than what they would cost even on sale on the eShop. In some ways. Build yourself a tidy, nice little collection, and then you've got some carts for your Switch 2.
But you'll need a new light cycle.
You have stolen Khan's baton. You can now activate a light cycle wherever there is space to do so. All right. Amazing. Escape the arena as quickly as possible. Okay, so now I'm being chased. Amazing. There's some really awesome physical indie titles as well. I remember one of them that PNP just promoted was Loop Hero. That was a terrific game. That'd be a fun pick-up on cart. Okay. Well, it's telling me where to go. I'm not going back. There's nowhere to run, program. We'll see. Hold on one second. Oh, they got me. What the hell? I wanted to go get those boxes before I took off. Okay. Yeah, the combat's fun. Okay, I'm gonna go get these guys. That's what I wanted. All right, now let's go. Not going back. Combatant getaway. Okay, here we go. We're running, guys. Sweet. Let's go. John Yamtoff is hyped for Bonanza. I am too. Can't wait for that. John Luke Corpus has got a nice list of Switch 1 games for Switch 2. Okay. End conversation. You're all going down. Oh, geez, I gotta get out of here. I only have 20 seconds. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Run! Oh, no. Do I have to beat everybody? I guess I do. I can't. Okay. So I have to kill everybody before I can get out. So I have to book it. Let's go. I'm gonna leave these guys here. Oh, I can't. Okay. I gotta kill these guys before it activates. Definitely much more powerful in close combat. Okay. Go. Okay. 30 seconds. Let's go. Okay, light cycle. Oh, yes. Right on. Let's go. So cool. Add Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 to your list there, John Luke Corpus. A lot of people still prefer the classic Marvel Ultimate Alliance games. I had a blast with MUA 3 on Switch 1. I haven't checked it out on Switch 2, but it was a really, really fun game. It's definitely more cartoony, but I really liked it. Oh, I wanted to drive around a bit more on this. Okay, Prime invited you. Now can I... Oh, I can just hop on this anytime I want. Awesome. Tron Theft Auto. Okay. How do I hop off of this thing? Oh, you just hold the same button. Okay, cool. All right. What's going on? Core checkpoint. They're checking everyone's disks for erroneous data. Uh-oh. Got something on there that might get you in trouble? Is there another way in? Nope. All entrances and exits are guarded, just like this one. I hope your disk is clean, for your sake. Ooh. Do they want me to fight? Fight for the users, guys. You know what? We're just gonna fight. Halt. Is there a problem? Guards over here. Okay, here we go. Okay, enemies take greater damage while their disc is away from them or when hit from behind. Okay. Okay, so he's got a little bit of mini bosses. Okay. Citywide, so I gotta not get hurt. He's got a light hammer. Neat. Okay. Parry 5 times, okay. Let's see. Did 3 there. Sweet. Okay. The number next to an enemy's health bar indicates their rank. The higher the rank, the more dangerous the program. The icon to the right of the health bar indicates weaknesses. Use appropriate attacks to deal greater damage. Can I level up? Let's see. 410. So the currency I'm picking up is my my experience points to level up as well. So super important for me to pick those pieces up here. Oh, what's this? Over things. Okay, cool. Cool. You all right? Join me, we can get through this together. Are you serious? Okay, cool. Ha, these sentence cycles are long behind me. I'm afraid that's the problem. That's where the bad data came from. Good luck, program. Okay. Open areas, you can mount your stall by holding. Move the light cycle, boost by A, a burst of energy, shunt sideways with B, place light walls with an X. Okay. Do they want me to get on a bike already? Win this fight within 45 seconds. So I'm getting challenged in the middle of... oh, no, I don't want that. You can activate the bike anytime. That's pretty crazy. Did it. Okay. Cool. Oopsies. Pretty forgiving so far. I'm not dying all the time, which is good. Zab. Greetings, program. Disc, please. Get in quick. We don't want any trouble. All right. There we go. So I found the rebel hideout here, I think. Head to the codex menu to learn more. So there's a codex menu here. There we go. There should be art for each of these characters, so you can put a face to the name. TRON, identity, light cycle. Yeah, for all of these assets, they should put the art up. Arena 4A, the arc grid, vertical slice, cycles, ISOs, the glitch, the loop. Okay. Who that is asking a very specific question. How did the tradition of reading each other's Twitter tags at the end of the review on Reviews on the Run start? You're talking about the studio stuff that I would do with Scott Jones? I think it just happened one day by accident, you know, just through conversation, and then we kind of liked the way that flowed, and we just kept doing it. There was a lot of just experimentation. When you're making that much television, by that point we were making... daily EP and daily Reviews on the Run, so there was a lot of just flow, you know. It kind of, I mean, there always was with Electric Playground and everything we made. A lot of it was by feel. We didn't obsess too much. It sort of, if it felt good on the day, then we had a pretty good sense that it would work within the confines of the show. That even worked with the visual effects as well. Our visual effects, art director, Tavis Dunn, was pretty amenable to us just sort of conceiving things on the fly, and then he'd try to figure it out. He'd sort of jigsaw puzzle solve it when we were in post to try to add in effects here and there. It was great. The Precinct is a lot of fun, Ron Cinephile. I've streamed that. It's a lot of fun, that game. Okay, now what am I doing? Search the booths in the club for a disheveled program named Query. Okay.
I'm busy.
You don't look it.
You okay? Are you in trouble?
You should be a detective.
Goonie Kid
Join the
asks how
Disciples of
goes
Tron.
Tron. This is
You
pretty
have
fun,
no
man.
idea.
Still figuring it out.
Seriously, program. I saw you run in here. If you're in trouble,
I just got out of a tough place. Core are after me. They scanned my disc when I got here. Set off some kind of alarm.
I could help, maybe. My old job.
Portal
I
Player
used
says
to
only
work
Tron
with
game I ever
beasts.
played was on 360.
wipe
Which
that
Tron
record
game?
for
The
It's an illegal operation, but
Tron Legacy?
I think illegal
Was
is
it
a
based
line
around
I've
Tron
already
Legacy, but it
crossed,
was
program.
called something
But
different.
How do you know this stuff?
you called it the minute you
I
saw
forget the
me.
name of it.
I'm ex-DOT. Used to.
I haven't played it on
seek truth,
handheld. I've
solve
just streamed it. This
mysteries.
is the first time I'm playing a Goonie Kid, but I am
Infrared
playing it
discs to
on a
help
handheld. I'm
programs
playing it on
find
the
their
ROG
memories.
Ally
But
X.
not anymore.
Truth lost its glow. And programs didn't like what I had to say. I made a lot of mistakes my last night on the job, but that's not a story you have time for right now.
So I just hand you my disc, or
Steady.
I
My
just saw
do-gooder
the
days
headline
are
on that,
behind
John
me.
Yomtov. What did
You want
Sarah
my
Bond
help?
say about the
You'll
partnership?
do something for me first. I need you to
Xbox
check
future
on
hardware
someone
no
for me.
longer tethered to just one
Weaver,
storefront. That's
a data
amazing.
broker.
I mean, that's the right
A
move.
useful program for
If
you
it's
to know,
play
but
games
on this occasion, I
anywhere
just
and
want you to
Xbox
escort
is sort
them
of the
back
conduit to your games
Why?
wherever they may
Core
be,
are on edge.
that's very
I've
exciting.
not seen them like this since my run-in with them. The Automata Embassy's nearly finished, and they see that as a threat.
John Yomtov
They're
says
losing
multi-year
control.
partnership with AMD, cloud
That
consoles,
doesn't
PC.
sit well with their
Wild.
kind. Programs thinking for themselves, following
I mean,
their
that's the
own
right
paths.
way. Full
It
backwards
unsettles the
compatibility.
balance
Fantastic.
they worked
Does that
so
mean
hard for.
all
Probably the reason they're scanning
original
discs.
Xbox games
They
you can
got their
play
guard
now
up.
on?
so if I get Weaver to come
On
back
the
with
architecture?
me, you'll wipe my disc.
That's right. For now, I'll give you a key to Weaver's building.
I mean, at this point,
Head upstairs.
every
Tell them I
original
sent
Xbox game should be
For a
available
lonely program in a
digitally
bar,
as part of
you
a
sure
subscription
seem to
to
care
Game
about
Pass.
others.
I just don't like repeating mistakes.
John Yomtov said, when she said that, I think they left off asterisks. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Rescue Query's friend Weaver in the apartment's penthouse. Okay, here we go. All right. It's pretty cool being able to just convert to the... Oh, look at that. And you leave the light wall behind you. Ooh, that's rad. Can I do anything with these guys? I don't think so. Okay. Oh, look at these cool hats these two characters are wearing. That's awesome. So- Oh, they're umbrellas. Okay, rad. Okay, abilities. What can I buy? Nothing yet. Okay. Oh, it looks like I can run across walls here in a second. I can buy some kind of an upgrade. What can I do here? Cool. So I can double tap the trigger button and I bring the disc right back to me. Okay, groovy. Okay. Nage. The window was open. How am I supposed to monitor all this? Sorry, it's my first shift working security for the tower. Boss says if I can go 5 centicycles without an incident, I get to keep the job. I won't tell anyone you got in here if you don't, okay? Okay. Good, thanks. Don't steal anything, okay? Nothing you'll miss. Pretty chill. Oh yes, Mondo Blasto's talking about with Tron Ares, right? The animated show, that was great. John Yomtov says, yes, the goal is Xbox everywhere. That's the mission statement going forward. Bump Tingle 69 is here. It is a party officially. Good to see you, my friend. Oh, Tron Uprising. Right. Tron Ares is the new movie. Okay, talk to the civilian. Take it easy, John Luke. Og Scott, this is on consoles and PC. Yeah, I'm playing this on off of Steam on the Ally X. Get much trouble from Core up here. They tend to leave us alone. They wouldn't dare. Wow. Bye. Sorry about him. Now, can I go in the water? It looks like you can. What is this corruption here? Guess we shall find out about that. Interesting. I don't remember letting you in. I'm resourceful. That makes 2 of us. Why are you here? Do I have an enemy I don't know? Query sent me. He's worried about you. They laugh, shaking their head. That one worries too much. Did he tell you what I do? You're a data broker? That's right. I buy and sell. I'm a useful program, and that usefulness keeps me safe, even in dark times like this one. You don't need saving? I do not, but I'm touched you came all this way. Let me make the return trip easier. I'll add access to the rooftops to your disk. Let you get out of here without being seen. You look nimble. Go for a climb. Thanks. My turn with the questions. Why are you doing a favor for Query? It's a long story. I'm in trouble and I need a way out of the city. Tough to do with Core this pressured. I suspect your path is about to cross with Automata. Be careful. They'll have strong beliefs and are in danger. That's a risky combination. Can I talk Core out of pursuing me? I doubt it. Automata are probably still your best bet, kid. Now, go tell Query to get over this obsessive heroism. Okay, what is this? Can't steal those. Is there anything I can take in here? Any secrets you've left for me, Bithel Games? Let's see. Anything in here? No, just a lot of cool props. Cool looking environments. Lots of glowing lights everywhere. I love it. Okay. No secrets there. So, what did you add to my disk, Weaver? No, don't go that way. Okay. I see. Just unlocked the shortcut. Okay. I thought I had a new ability all of a sudden. Alright, we got some people just hanging out. Rooftop party. You're not supposed to be up here. Are you? We're waiting for a colleague of ours. She's collecting some music. We're gonna throw a party. We don't like being interrupted. Oh, this won't take long. Oh, jeez. but they're blue. I gotta de-res them, they're blue. There we go. I haven't done the tour, Bumtingle. I have too much production gear and stuff. Just, it's not clean. It's not cool enough. One day. One day I will. I have shot in the middle of some of the game library. Shot some of the side-scrolling superheroes on our YouTube channel from that vantage point. But I've never done... it's just I have a lot of stuff piled up. You know? Many years of production stuff in our life, you know what I'm saying? You guys are talking about the Ally and the Steam Deck and the Legion Go Steam OS edition. There are a lot of handhelds out there. Switch 2 has entered the conversation. There's a lot going on in the handheld space. Need a key to enter. Okay. There we go. Wait till PlayStation comes out with a PSP 3. The job is to play the games, though. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And they keep making them. They keep dropping awesome things for me to check out and talk about with you guys. Okay, let's take this key. I've got a key. I do clean up a little bit every once in a while, and then a whole bunch of new things come in. I definitely need a little more space in the studio. I'm working on it. Okay, so I can come back here anytime I want. So it looks like there's some reach reversal with this as well. Okay, so people are chilling. Nobody's giving me any issues here. Oh, I'm going back to see query. Okay. Where's this? Where's this taken? Lots of little secrets. Looks great, man. I'm loving the level design here. I worry the appropriateness of my severity is subjective. So you'll help me? Sure. Give me that. Okay. With his own baton. Nice. He hands it back. There. You still remember what happened, but I buried those memories too deep for a core sweep to find. You won't set off their alarms anymore. Great. Thank you. No, thank you. There's something else. There often is. How do I get out of the city? Seek Automata. They're the second most powerful group in the city after Core. In fact, that growing influence is what's heightened Core's presence. Core's losing control, bit by bit. Where can I find Automata? In their embassy. It's under construction, but there's an ambassador there who I'm sure would like to meet you. They won't let you in with Core hunting you, though. Lower that alert level before visiting. How do I lose the attention of Core? They won't give up easily. It's a shame you can't turn back the clock past their little test. Query has added a memory shield to prevent Core from identifying EXO from the arena. Okay, great. Okay. I wonder if this... Right now, it's sort of partitioned off, the city. You go in chunks. And I'm wondering if it kind of opens wide. Once I get past a little bit here. So I can cut loose on the light cycle here. Okay, saving game. That's pretty cool. Oh, I went too far. That's so cool. Find the Automata Embassy, which is this way. Awesome. Excellent. Cool. Texter is here. Nice, and seen some stuff from Bithos Socials, but this does look slick. Wrathless, good to see you. The door is locked. No getting in while core are alerted. I don't want to fight Automata. Okay, so leave. So how do I... Oh, right. Gotta restart. Okay, now where do I end up, though? Do I start there? I'm working on that, who this is. You can get EPN shirts right now. We've got some online retailers. Designed by Humans has got an EPN shirt, and we've got them on Spring as well, which is tied to the YouTube channel. We are likely going to be offering the opportunity to ship across Canada soon. We just got to figure it all out. Oh, so I've got to get over there. North end of the city. Stay tuned. But if you live in Vancouver... If you live in Vancouver and you're interested in because we have a little bit of inventory of EP t-shirts and EP zip hoodies. If you live in Vancouver, we can get those delivered to you if you would like them. T-shirts are $25, tax included, and the hoodies are $80, tax included. So just let me know. You can reach out to me on social media or on our YouTube channel. You could make a comment. Actually, I don't have anything on the... I should make a little post. We haven't got the whole merch thing figured out, if you could tell. But I did take some merch to the Vancouver Retro Gaming Expo. That was pretty damn cool. I am so far from Vancouver, Raven Byrne says. The other side of the country. Oh, who that is? You live in Vancouver. That's amazing. Okay. If you're on Twitter, hit me up on Twitter or Blue Sky, and you can reference that we had this chat over the stream here, and we'll figure out how to get it to you. It'd be great to have like a physical retailer all set up. Oh, I can get past these guys now, right. I forgot my disc is clean. I'm on my way, so no problems, no fights. Okay, cool. All right, there we go. Pretty rad. Alpha's gift. This is exactly what I wanted. This is pretty damn slick. It's opening up now. Bumtingle says, all right, Willow Video and Toy Traders, get on this merch train. There are a couple of other retailers, a couple other physical locations that, God, the hours just go by, you know? It's like, I sit down to do my work and then boop, it's midnight, you know? It's like crazy how fast time flies when you're having a good time. But yes, I need to figure out a way for, at least locally, for if you guys wanted to pick up some cool EPN swag, because those hoodies, man, like I know I'm not impartial, but those EPN hoodies and those T-shirts, they look freaking cool. Whenever I see people wearing them, I'm like, oh my God, what a, you know, awesome logo. And that the inspiration for our EPN Play Forever logo was, I literally drew it on a napkin, and then Tavis Dunn, I said to Tavis, our art director, can you do something like this, but really freaking awesome? And that's exactly what he did. And he built just the coolest logo. It's in our videos at the beginning of our. He animated everything at the beginning of our videos on YouTube, and he just killed it, man. But it is a trip to see people wearing the shirts and wearing the hoodies. Blows me away. I appreciate the support so much, but they do look cool. Would love to have the T-shirt, but not exactly local to you. We do have an online store. It's a little bit pricier because it's based in America. We just haven't got the Canada thing figured out. But you can order them online, the T-shirts, in lots of different colors. Through YouTube, you can click the link and stuff like that, and you can jump on it. I never talk about the merch. I should, because the support is very much appreciated. But truthfully, that logo looks sharp, man. There are a few people wearing EPN shirts and merch at the Vancouver Retro Gaming Expo, and people stood out, look really cool. All right, let's go pick this up. I'm Kaya. Welcome. Vic is going to head to Granville Street and set up a lemonade stand. Bring my Switch 2, just play games. We need more events in this city is what we do. We need more things, you know? Like the Retro Gaming Expo was cool, but we need one of those kinds of things happening every month, I feel like. Oh, we talked. Who that is. That's amazing. Can you remember what we talked about? And I mean, I'm so glad that we met. I had such an awesome time. That was my first time at the Retro Gaming Expo. It was excellent. All right, so here we are. Kaya, first, let me show you a piece from one of our finest artisans, Paula. It is a syncopated quarter... How do you say that? Quarter neon? Titled Entering the Sprawl. Syncopated quartern ion. Quartern ion? I've never said that word. It commemorates the first programs to establish themselves in the sprawl and name themselves automata. In the ruins of a former society, they found solace to explore new concepts of philosophy and theory. Paula expresses the contrast of hope and fear experienced by these first colonists by displacing axial data. In this way, she makes use of the medium itself to better explore our history and its many contradictions. Beautiful. This way, please. Oh, Magnavox, that's awesome. Thank you for supporting that. Okay, here we go. Something a bit more humorous. This witty piece by Infra was produced in the Orange period. It is scripted in machine code, which is in itself a brilliant piece of satire. It is titled User Defined. Infra has meticulously reproduced the biometric patterns attributed to our so-called creator, Flynn, from Core's own records, and rigorously challenges the viewer to observe the contradictions and preserve absurdity of a creature made of organic material. The pieces of cross-examination are sarcastic celebration. We hope that the programs of Vertical Slice will see it as a challenging but essential work. Cool. This way, please. Quaternion. Quaternion. Ah, got you, Magnavox. Do not be fooled by this piece. It may be beautiful, but it's science. But it's science rather than art, a historic moment in my people's development. It is the first piece of code written by our kind. It is simple enough, it merely counts and marks the cycles, but it represents the moment a program ceased to emulate the mythical users. It made something of their own. Bab was a simple program, one of the first to settle in the sprawl, but his gift, this timekeeper, showed a new path to independent thought. Thanks to his genius, we built a society which wields the code of the grid itself. We have moved beyond faith to science. This way, please. I wonder if the AI of the future will find faith of its own. Alright. The final work I want to show you is perhaps the most important on this tour. More than our origin, our beliefs, and our inventions, this represents our aspirations. Created by the great architect Sum to the exact specifications of our leader Sierra, you are standing inside the most important creation of my people. We ran away, we created a culture, and we followed a path of our own, and for a time that was enough. But Sierra knew this was not sufficient to survive, and to take the programs of this grid with us, we had to create a community. We had to rejoin and help build one. This embassy is our masterpiece. But what about Core? They have hardly been welcoming, but my people believe in the power of a good idea, and this is a good idea. Exo, speak with me in the embassy offices. I have added access to your drive. Cool. Texter. Alright, here we go. Let's go chat over here. What you got? I need your help. I thought as much the moment you walked up to me. You seemed scared, child. Is there a way out of the city? I played a little bit of Tron Runner, Samuel King. It's pretty cool. I was sort of done with running games, though. Forever runners out there. John Yamtov throws out, welcome first-time chatters. Love first-time chatters. If there are any lurkers out there, please jump into this community. Dive into the pool. These are incredible people. They are so knowledgeable, so passionate about the world of video games. They love Tron as much as I do and you do. And they're very kind. There's no hostility here. No a-holes. This is a no a-hole safe zone in the EPN community. Those must be hard to get hold of. Terribly so. And dangerous. You have no idea. So, do we have a deal? What do I even do? If I were you, I'd walk up to the front door of the core base and ask. You laugh, but she wasn't joking. All right, I'm desperate. Continue. Do this, and I'll put you in a room with Spart. She'll know what to do. Okay. Find the core field base in the southwest of the city. It's accessible over the river, but only one bridge is in service. It's truly like it is kind of like an old school Grand Theft Auto game. Merged with a Hades kind of vibe. And the Tron aesthetics and sort of the gameplay loops that you want. Rad. Okay. Oh. This way. Oh. Don't want to be creating a ruckus. Totally ignored me. How much? Not much. Okay. Wonder if we're going to see Jeff Bridges' face in this. Rain again. Indeed. You ever wonder what a user's son looks like? Not really. I'm not very religious. So the Tron game that came out, and I can't remember it, Tron Legends or something that came out with when Tron Legacy came out, was very much influenced by Prince of Persia, because that was sort of the era, and you could do all kinds of Tron parkour. It was fun. It was made in Vancouver, actually, at what the hell, Piranha. What the hell company was it called? Not Pandemic. Started with a P. Disney owned the studio. They made the Turok game there as well. Tron Evolution. That's it. Magnavox. Thank you. And there were some good ideas in it. Some really, really nice art in that game. But it just didn't flow. There was something missing. It just felt a little too generic in its play. Propaganda. You got it. John Yumtoff. Did you have to Google that, or did you remember it? Good people there. Josh Holmes worked there. He was the lead on Turok, and Josh had a nice career at EA, and then he worked on Halo for a while. But when he was at EA, he did the Def Jam games. And that whole story of convincing EA to jump onto the Def Jam experiences was a trip, because it took some convincing. But those games were pretty cool. Who remembers those Def Jam games? Very good, John. Remember the name from the past. Yeah, that was a cool era. There were so many cool, manageably sized developers in Vancouver at that time. They weren't 2,000 people working on a game back then. Well, it was more like Def Jam Fight for New York, the wrestling games where they had all the Def Jam rappers. Crazy concept, but man, they were fun. Marshall Flaw, okay. Find the core field base in the southwest of the city. That's real close. We need more crazy concepts. We always do. You are right, Texter. I think Brian Provinciano told me about Full Indie, who that is. I should go check that out, right? All right, talk to a core soldier. A core soldier. Okay. This is a secure location program. Move along. Move along. I know. I'd like to join up. But you're so small. I'm joking, program. Core is always looking for more troops, especially with the element encroaching on the city. Automata. That's right. Userless programs will be the death of this grid. How do I join up? Induction requires 4 verified tasks. Get those done and I'll let you in. 4 simple tasks and you'll be as good as one of us. I'll log each one you can complete on that disk. Any core program will let you into secure locations after that. That easy. Like I said, we need more recruits. So what do you need me to do? There's a program destroying the grid with graffiti. Track them to wherever they're hiding and deal with them. Bring back proof it's done. Proof? That's right. So I'd like a job. So, lining his pockets, shaking down civilians, that's frowned upon. Only if you don't share, he doesn't. Take care of it. He's been seen around the arcade. So... Oh, there's an arcade in here. Cool. Okay, I'd like a job. I'm gonna pick all of them. They're up to something. Go listen. So I'm a double agent now. Okay, ask for a new task. Get essential blueprints. There's a mechanic in town, Onyx. She's sitting on some new light cycle tech. We want it. She's being unhelpful. Secure the blueprints and bring them back to me. They're probably on her work terminal. Okay. So now I've got 4 different missions. Let's go get that one. All right, this is really opening up. This is great. Okay. Ooh. Oh, there's a TRON tank. Love it. Loving the rain on this cyber city. So cool. Oh, nice. Ooh. I'm fine. I'm fine. Jack Hopkins, we are playing the new TRON game, TRON Catalyst, which is kind of like a, an RPG hybrid of Hades and Grand Theft Auto so far. Okay. So I need to get into Onyx's apartment. It's 20... It's not quite as action-packed as something like Hades. And it's definitely not as caustic as something as like Grand Theft Auto. Okay, toggle mission. No, I want to stay on this mission. So how do I get in here? Ooh, I can draw their attention, so I want to bring them here. Chasing me. just... Maybe I can draw their attention. Can't sneak in there. Oh, let's see. Welcome, feel free to browse. Looking to visit the garage. Ah, Onyx can be tricky to get a hold of. She's locked up for the census cycle, I believe. She's not going to open the door unless there's a very good reason, or she has to leave in a hurry. Is there anything I can help you with? Thanks. That's neat. Okay. No, not yet. Not yet. It's Tron from Kingdom Hearts. Thanks for being a subscriber, chat. I farted. That's awesome. It's been a while since I watched the original Tron. Did they have a good soundtrack like the new Tron did, or did Daft Punk create the connection between that music and Tron? They did have a cool soundtrack, Michael, for the original Tron. It was a female composer, but it was much more cinematic. It was less, I mean, it was crafted with synthesizers, I believe, but it was a lot less funky than the Daft Punk Tron Legacy soundtrack, which is iconic. But it was still cool. They had great music in the original Tron. Nolan, good to see you. Thanks for jumping on. Who that is, the Daft Punk soundtrack says it overshadowed the movie itself. It was kind of the highlight of the film. But I really like Tron Legacy. It was very cool. Met Jeff Bridges once at Comic-Con. It was not related to Tron, but he is as wonderful as he always is in all of his work and all the interviews you've seen of him. Such a cool guy. I felt he's one of those people, and I don't know if you guys ever have this, where you feel like you know them because you've seen them for so much of your life, you know, like feels like a friend. And I think that's what happens when you reach this kind of level of celebrity and it doesn't go to your head, it doesn't contaminate you, and you know, I think that there are some celebrities where you could just feel like it's real effort for them to just chill and they enjoy people. But he does, you know. Wonderful dude. What an artist. And I'm not throwing shade at Johnny Depp, but I met Johnny Depp when he was super young, when he was in town making, in Vancouver, making 21 Jump Street. My brother's an actor and had been working on the show. And I went to meet Johnny Depp to potentially sell him a leather jacket that I owned. And even then, he was over it. Like, he was, and I've seen interactions where he's very nice to people and stuff, but the amount of fame that guy had at such a young age, it was amazing. I had never encountered anything like that before, but it was basically tunnel vision. Like, he was not looking at people, he was looking through, he was like looking out, you know? And it was my first real encounter with someone of that stratospheric type of fame. Okay, I missed all of that. What was this? She's got to be open soon, surely. Hey, are you okay? Get in line program, I was here first. I'm sorry, what? Don't be coy. I know you're here for the same reason I am. You're here for the seasonal drink, right? The Electron Blast with limited edition galvanized silica shards? Sure. She'll open soon. I hope she's not sold out. There's this other place not far from here, Terminal Bar, good energy. It's a limited edition program, once in a cycle opportunity to have a unique, individualized experience. I'm not going anywhere. Okay. Okay. Do I... steal the blueprints? This is what I want. So where am I going? Or can I just reboot and start here on the new day? Let's see. Haven't played Mind's Eye yet, Jack Hopkins. I've got it downloaded to the Ally X, but I haven't booted it up yet. I'm a little nervous. So many games have come out in the last little while. What a crazy time period. Okay. What did this guy say? Welcome, feel free to browse. Is there anything I can help you with? I'm looking to visit the garage. Core and Automata. Yes. How long have you lived here? Too many cycles to count. So I gotta get her to leave, so I don't necessarily want these guys chasing after me, but I feel like that could be the way to wait a second. Maybe I can get into this building from a different location. Yes, it looks like I can, but how do I get up? Oh, I think this is the garage. There's an arcade machine right there. Cool. Let me in. Citywide core. I think I was supposed to do that. Sweet. Okay. Get your own score. Alright, I'm guessing you're not Onyx. That coward ran away the second she saw Core get rowdy. We're here to take what's left. Oh. What is this? Can I play anything there? Oh, I wish I could. I love when there's arcade machines in games and you can walk up and play them. Whoa, Bungie has delayed Marathon indefinitely. Brutal. These live service games, man. Sony's got to rethink that whole strategy. The disc to be a little more powerful. I'm sure I'm leveling that up. I've been playing a lot with the Switch 2 Pro controller, and it's very quiet. And right now I'm using the Xbox. This is the one that I made. It's the Xbox Series controller, and it's a really nice controller. Like, they feel great, but man, it's noisy. Every clack, the trigger, everything just makes so much noise on this thing. You guys could probably hear it on my microphone. Almost have the ability to buy another. Okay, I'm in the garage. many dudes? They just keep popping up out of nowhere. My challenge failed. But I can pick up an upgrade. Disc kick. Let's do it. So parry damage has gone way up. Great. So let's get these blueprints. Great. Sweet. Okay, so the core alerted. So are they going to chase me? Yep, they are. Okay. Until I restart, I think. Until I reboot. This is pretty cool. Oh, they won't let me in. Restarting the loop. Let's see if I still have this. Yes, I do. Okay. Go through here? I guess I do. Not yet. Okay. So I need to keep turning stuff in. Okay. Head to the arcade to find the core program who is acting suspiciously. Okay. Twins Arcade, awesome. All right. Oh man, cool. I want to be able to play these games though. Fraggin' useless piece of... Hey, I'm busy. I'll just step past and we're closed. Come back during opening hours. I'll get this thing fixed so you can play all these space paranoids you like. Sure, Mondo push into interception zone, black neon. Take the key. Thanks. Okay, back room. So, let's put this. Talk to Hertz. I'd hate to see an innocent program like you getting caught up in this. DOS, I didn't do anything. I'm innocent. Let's keep it that way. A few data shards ought to cover it. I don't have any. I'm sad to hear that. I'll try to make this quick for you. Think of it as a professional courtesy. Stop! Stay out of this program unless you want to pay the toll, too. I thought I'd seen the worst of Core, but this is a new low. Spare me. Like you spared them? Shatter attacks. Cannot be parried. Okay. Ooh, he's a mini boss. Oh, I didn't get the challenge. You saved me. Thank you. I don't like bullies. They seem to like me. What was he after? Data shards. In exchange for what? He said the grid is a dangerous home for programs who don't know their place in it. I got the message. Do you have somewhere to go? Yeah, my parallel lives over in the north apartments. Oh, my parallel lives over in the north apartments. Awesome. Okay. Alright, so I can go do the next mission before I turn in here. So let's go. Search the apartments for a vandal. Okay. Not far from them. Joshua Young, good to see you. Las Vegas, welcome. Who that is wanting me to stream a live service game. I have done that. I've streamed some Fortnite and stuff like that in the past. It's just not my bag, guys. Second. You just can't do it, man. You don't know anything about free code graffiti that has Core worked up, do you? Oh, so this is graffiti here. I know whoever did it has a good eye. Looks like they did some work out here too. I suppose I suppose some are enthusiastic about sharing their gifts. I'm looking for the artist. I promise you, you're going to be interested in what I have to say. My threshold for interesting is pretty high, friend. Then I'll let you be the judge. It's Vega.
Do I
Hello.
know you?
You were in the arena, looking for a contact. The program carrying explosive cargo?
They never made an appearance.
No, not for you. But it was me. I'm glitching.
Looping?
Yes,
So I helped you on one of those previous loops.
you did. You helped me escape.
Fantastic. Not to shatter the rather brilliant impression I'm sure I've built with you, but I rarely help programs for free. Oh. I didn't, did I? I traded you for the Mirage code.
That's right. I have it, but this isn't my last loop. I'll find you and give it to you later
If I help you again.
I'm working with Core.
Well, that's a plot twist. I told you what they are, didn't I? What they're doing to this city?
You did. They did it to me too. It's a long story. I'm working for Core. They sent me to investigate the graffiti around town. Your graffiti.
Oh, they want you to de-res me.
You don't seem shocked.
No. It would take a lot to shock me at this point. Reset are active across this grid, trying to loosen Core's grip wherever possible. My art is a hobby, but it also serves a more esoteric purpose. If you want them to believe you de-resed me, you'll need proof. Take this glove. It's what I use to make the marks.
Thank you.
The glove won't survive one of your loops, so come back here if you don't make it to pick it up again. You're one of us now, XO.
I'm still working that out.
That'll do. For now.
Trying to decide which faction to work with here. I came through here. Okay. Okay. Search the artisan district and speak to Automata to find out what they've been talking to the locals about. Okay, so this is my last of the missions. I love it here. What are you doing here? We come here to watch the energy flow. Rivers like this are what brings life to the grid. It's a shame we don't get light barges and skimmers going by. I used to work in city development, pushed hard for vertical slice to open up the rivers for trade and leisure. What happened? Powers that be lacked vision, said it'd be too taxing, opted for a rail network. They didn't even build the train station in the end. At that point, I walked. No, this city was the last project for me. I'm saving my energy, getting myself a light skimmer of my own. Nice. Cool. Okay, I think I am gonna go turn in the glove, because I feel like I might perish and have to reloop. Guess that vandal won't be needing. Give info about the corrupt program. Hand over your disk. That is there. Good riddance. Okay. So last one. Uncertain recruit. Search the artisan district and speak to Automata to find out what they've been talking to the locals about. Okay. Some stuff down there. That's okay. Oh, cool. Okay. What is this? I like how it zips. You can zip around pretty quickly in this. Search the artisan district and speak to Automata. Okay. Busy? Touch and go. My parallel got his passes for the games. Looking forward to seeing the Great Ori. Nice. You ever been to the games, I mean? In a manner of speaking, you're Automata, right? That's right. We're out here today talking to programs about the new embassy, inviting them to stop by. How's it going? Good. People are a little scared to talk to us, but once they realize, okay, so... one more. I'm on the hustle here, man. Whipping around. What's in here? Is that the one I just talked to? I think so. Okay. Back this way. Okay, here we go. Nothing. They're just trying to make connections, talk to people. Spreading their... in the embassy maybe, but out there, they just seem to be trying to make friends. That'll do for now. There we go. We can go in. All right. Oh boy. Okay, head into the army. Stay there. Stay in there and try not to hurt yourself. Don't touch anything. Don't test me. Okay. Toward the armory. Where is that? Wait, you look familiar. I've seen you before. I don't think so. Were you in the crowd at the games last census cycle? You're the one who broke out. No. Yeah, you were. Oh no, okay. Oh no, I gotta start this again. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just keep going. Parry does a lot of damage. I need to get to that terminal soldier. Back off, program. I'm a recruit. Ah, target practice. All right. Do it. This is everything Automata asks for. An alarm rings. Time to get out of here. Core access codes. Core's confidential access codes have been added to your disk. Now what? Run. Run. Uh-oh. Sweet. 50 parries. Parry is very useful. Nice. Sweet. Okay. Run! I don't know if I'll be able to get out of here. Ooh, they're chasing after me. Sweet! Oh! Kick ass! Ah! Uh-oh. Great. Where the hell do I go? That's cool. Exo. She takes your discs, looks through the codes you stole. Good. This is good. A deal's a deal. Spard is waiting for you. Hopefully this will solve our problems. I'm adding code to your disk to access the elevator up to the top floor of the embassy. Good luck. Okay, that was fun. Fan out. Uh-oh. Let's get some. Ooh. All right. Avatar guy, Vic is deadly focused on this game. Yeah, right now I am. They're chasing after me a little bit.
Hello, Exo.
This is cool.
I don't understand. We had a deal, Spart.
I've activated floor restraints.
Good
I
to
need
see
you
you,
to
Marco.
stay calm.
Good to see you,
It'll
Chris.
be easier that way.
I was there
You're
too.
not going anywhere.
Chris
I'm
Smith.
going to take your disc 2 program. I am truly sorry to have misled you.
Oh, Marco A, yes.
You're the
Yeah, I
unfortunate
had fun
collateral
putting
of
that
a
vid together. I'll have a
pragmatic
review of F1.
The
I saw it
power
last
of
night.
diplomacy, Exo.
Soon.
They want peace.
And I'm seeing
I want you.
28 years
I don't
later
know
on
what he
Wednesday, and
told
I've got a
you,
whole
but whatever
swag,
he promised,
whole
it's
stack of
beyond his
games that I'm
power.
getting through
For
to
now.
talk about for vids.
But I explained our situation to Spart here, the value that Core will place on you and your secrets. I'm sure Tacitus will be particularly interested in you. He'll see what I see. I will be rewarded for that vision.
You will not forget our terms, Khan. You going to leave us alone?
For now. You've shown me your usefulness. When my betters recognize mine, I'll remember the ones who stepped aside for my ascension. Make sure you stay in that category program.
Of course.
Coward.
My kind have tried bravery, Exo. Sierra still strives for that antiquated ideal of a truly independent society. He's an old fool. We must build bridges, even with unpleasant programs like our mutual friend here.
He'll betray you.
Probably. But he's a little less likely to now, and that is an incremental win in itself. As I said, pragmatism.
This is the way of the grid, Exo. I'm afraid your kind...
I don't have a kind. All I want is the truth.
Your kind cannot face the storm that is coming. If this grid is truly ending, then only the strong will survive. Or those with the smarts to stand with the strong. I get it. Spart here gets it. What do you struggle to process?
I'll stop you.
With what army? because that's what it'll take once I'm where I deserve to be. You remain my key to that function, Exo, and for that, I am exceptionally grateful. But first, we're going to go for a short trip. Let's take you somewhere a little more secure. You're about to meet someone very important. So watch your manners.
I'm not done.
Oh, you're a long way from done.
Who am I meeting? Loop complete. Complete chapter 2. Tacitus.
I brought you something new to play with, boss. Something special.
I imagined you'd be taller, Exo.
I'm disappointed too. I thought you'd be more intimidating.
I'll see if I can improve upon that first impression.
Stop struggling, Exo. The floor beneath your feet constrains all prisoner movement. There's no escape.
There wasn't last time either.
I hope you're not just trying to offload a problematic prisoner on me, Con.
No, this one is special. She survived an explosion, the arena, my pursuit. I was hoping her data would accelerate your work.
Presumption is not a weakness I gladly tolerate, program.
Marco A is Drive to Survive
I
an
have a place
Apple
for the
show?
weak.
Is it on Apple TV Plus?
Of course. I meant only
I get the sense because
Enough.
Apple's paying for the F1 film, so I
You're the one this
got the
program
sense watching it
considers
that it was
so
kind of like the
special.
prelude
I'm guessing
to
most
something,
programs
almost
he
like
needs
a
are
little bit of
impressive
F1
compared to
propaganda
him.
for the inevitable F1 content
Indeed.
stream on Apple TV Plus.
Some strange data on this disk. There may be something there. Enter my facility, proceed to induction. We shall see then how useful you are.
I wonder if we could...
Away, program. If, and only if, this little program you brought me bears fruit, I will see to your petty desires. Leave me to my work. We are doing vital work here. We're building a new society. I'm excited to find out if you're
He
worthy
sounds
of a
crazy.
place in it. Do not disappoint me.
Does not sound even-keeled. Tacitus. Cool, look at that. Look at that backdrop over there. That's quite the view. I can only stay within the confines of this. Okay, cool. I'm detained. All right. Where are we going? Proceed. Can't get there. Okay. Call elevator. I enjoyed Tales of Kinzera as well. I didn't play tons and tons of it, but I like that game quite a bit, Bumtingle and John. Yeah, it's a good experience. To the induction chamber program now. Get moving, program. Wow, they really don't like me. What happens to the code they extract in the asset induction? Not our place to ask questions like that. What are you looking at, prisoner? Terse. Get in the chamber program. Do I have to? Let's go. I can re-loop if I need to. Chia was so cool, and I love Plucky Squire. Good taste there, Bumtingle. I'm not speaking to my bum, by the way. There is a person on Twitch called Bumtingle69. Okay? All right? For all of you watching on YouTube. Tacitus' Stronghold. Brought you something new to play with, boss. Something special. Oh, I started again. I can't listen to this. Not again. I'll go to Asset Induction, Tacitus. Spare me the speech. Fascinating. And that's great. Okay, here we go. We're going to go through here again. Alright, here we go. So now I fight. Fight for the users. I know. So there's a little Groundhog Day in this game as well. Get moving, program. I know, Nort. All right, here we go. Escape time. Huh, the officer dropped an upgrade. Access rank 1. Seems like a pretty big security flaw. Is Tacitus really arrogant enough to think no program would ever stand up to his guards? This might be my way out of here. Alright, here we go. I think this is Tacitus's test. Here we go. You're a badass with the parry. Anything in here? No. Where am I trying to go here? Back this way, okay. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. I'll get up there. I can do a jump up there. Okay, gotcha. Got an upgrade, okay. Sweet. Alright. Thank you. More will come, but thank you. Sweet. Hangar here? Definitely having a good time. I love the vibe of this. I'm supposed to go there, okay. Is this right? Okay. Oh. Now where? Okay, down here. So quiet because you have to pay attention to the parries. Okay. Where am I running to? through the whole damn base here, man. Wiping everybody out. Okay. Let them catch you. Slack Dog, it looks like Nintendo Tour, but fun. It's going great, Omni Slash and Slack Dog. Good to see you. All right, where are we going? Oh, I want this. Useful. Pick it up. Okay. That's all I came down for was a wrench? Now where? Yeah, you really need to parry. What do you think, Last Disciple? So I don't know. It's a very insightful comment to say this looks like Welcome Tour. I would have never have made that analogy, but it does kind of look like Welcome Tour. I forget the name of the Supergiant game before Hades with the sword. Kind of reminds me of that too. Oh yeah, the Tron controllers. I've got one or two of those things. Metagamers, great call back there. That's awesome. Posse out here. Got you guys. Man, From Software really created a freaking monster with parrying. Every game has parrying. There you go. Okay. Now what? I just want to escape. Where am I going? The elevator. Okay, that's what I needed. I needed the elevator, or the wrench to fix the elevator. Let's go. Here we go. Control Nexus. Transistor. That's it. That's it, Marco. I couldn't remember the name of that. Yeah, it's so true. Skater Fat Cat says, crazy to think that many parents telling that your parents were telling you that they watched the first Tron in theaters when Tron Legacy was released. And it's going to be the same for us in 13 years telling the next generation that I watched Legacy. Yes, that's so true. When did Legacy come out? Was that 2012? Sounds about right.
Is that all you have to say to me?
It would be unwise to unduly influence the variables
2010.
of an experiment.
Crazy.
You're testing.
I was. You've proven I'm a pro.
But
how certain?
Yeah, my
took
daughter
me
has
to
not
your
seen
induction chamber.
Tron
They tried to
1
turn
or
me
Legacy
into
yet.
what
They attempt to retard
The glitch?
on this occasion. But you're
delusional.
reasonable.
So we
You're a
definitely have to
I
watch
wouldn't
both of
call
those
this
together before the new one comes
lucky.
out.
As I have established, we will not be relying too heavily on your observations to arrive at our conclusions.
You're lucky I can't move.
If I were lucky, you'd have been more impressive. If you had impressed me or proven any match, I'd put you in my chamber personally. At your advantage, but I see now that you are of no use to me. And there is only one place for useless things. Say hello to my brother for me.
Say hello to my brother for me. Now what? Oh! Who was that? Oh, somebody nice. Nope. Jesus. All right, come on, let's get these guys. Oh, tough time with it. Why am I not wiping it? I'm almost done. Okay. Oh, they got me. Restarting loop. Now what? Okay, start from here. Okay. All right, that's fine. That's it, okay. Just do it a little bit earlier. That's it. Ugh. Gotcha. All right. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Three more of these mofos. Got you. Got you.
Enough!
You.
Who's out there? Come into the light.
I'm not who you think I am. My name's Moto.
What?
I know that look in your eyes. I've seen it many times before. You mistake me for my brother, Tacitus.
Brother?
A figure of speech. We emerged with the same face. The mystery of that coincidence is what drew us both to our professions.
So you work with him on his
I used to. And then I saw where his path would take us. He refused to stop. But he allowed me to continue my work down here in the shadows of this grand fortress. I helped these programs. These mistakes have become a new family to me.
his cast-offs.
My brother has a scalpel. But like all blades, a mark is left after he cuts. I do what I can to ease those scars. I need a look in your eye because I've seen that fear on the faces of all those who are cast down here. My face is a curse. But it's also a reminder of why my work is so important.
But you don't stop him?
I don't have his vision. I'm weaker than he is. I can do more here than I ever could taking him on directly. Maybe if I shared his ambition, his drive.
You almost sound like you're impressed by him.
Are you not?
He's a monster.
I don't see how one contradicts the other. In fact, I'd argue there's more danger in underestimating and belittling his success in pursuit of monstrosity. I don't underestimate my brother, which is why he continues to work up there and I down here.
I don't have time for this. I need to get to the Outlands. Can you help?
I don't think so. To escape, you'd need to know where to go and possess the means to get there.
Moda's
Up
last
here
name
among
is
the crowd,
Rolla.
That light
That's
cycle on your
disciple.
hip is useless.
How do the guards go down to the surface?
Of course. Light jets. They keep the battens in the hangar.
But where would I go, even if I could fly out of here?
The guards won't tell you. But I've heard rumors of a program held in storage. They say he's resilient. He might still remember enough to point you to somewhere safer.
Thank you.
Wait. The battens and prisoner are guarded. No experiment would even get close. But I know better than most the value of looking like somebody else.
What are you doing?
If you can't beat them, join them. I've updated your code with the high-level clearance. That's easy. But I've given you something else too. You can use core lockers to apply disguise. You'll pass as one of them now. It's not perfect. Security drones will spot you. But it should fool the average grunt. One more thing. I've upgraded your disc to absorb the attributes of enemy weapons. You can steal their code. Use it.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're giving me something to think about.
Okay. Steal code from vulnerable enemy's weapon to modify your disc for a time. Some new upgrades. Okay, steal code. Wait, know what I'm up to right now? Put on a different disguise, okay. So I'm yellow now. Okay, neat. Okay. Where do I want to go? I want to go to storage. Okay. Get directions from the prisoner in storage. You need to wear a disguise. Okay, I'm in the disguise. I'm all good. Avoid those things. Okay. Uh-oh. Don't use your weapon, I guess. Sweet. I saw a little take code thing there, but I didn't do it. Oh, I have to restart. Okay. I screwed up. I'm liking this. It's addicting me. I love the world of Tron, so it's really freaking cool to be in the world of Tron. Oh, I gotta do all this again? I have been playing a little bit of Death Stranding. I did get the game, so I'll have a review of that soon. Okay. What am I doing here? Get directions for the prisoner in storage. Okay. see when they're dizzy. What does that do? I did the codex. What does that do? Oh, I'm de-resing him that way. So I have to get into a disguise right now. Don't hit anything. Okay. Let the drones see me. You sure? Here. What do you guys think? Bum Tingle's playing Split Fiction, Mario Kart World, and Metaphor ReFantasia. That's a nice collection right there. What do you guys think of this game, you guys? Marco A. Kojima's so prescient, though, isn't he? Yeah, I had a real love-hate relationship with the first Death Stranding. I've heard it all before. You are no use to say hello to my brother. I'm leaving. You bored me. What? Okay, fall again. It does look pretty damn cool, doesn't it, Joshua Young? Okay. I think that's a pretty good taste, though. I think I'm going to leave it right there. I'm certainly compelled to play more. It's a really cool aesthetic, and obviously it's Tron and all that, so I'm having a lot of fun with this. I do have some other things that I have to play that I can't stream, and so I'm going to leave it with that. But thank you so much for joining me today. I'll be streaming a lot more. I've got some reviews of movies and games and all kinds of fun stuff headed your way. New TV show that's coming out soon. So please subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/EPNTV. Subscribe there and follow us on Twitch. And I really appreciate all of your support. I will be back soon. And until then, play forever.